Hello world, this your girl Mystic Rage. You're tuned into Mystic Rage World, where we get it in with random, subliminal, timeless messages. At this time, it may be for you to see these cards or hear the messages, however you're seeing the content right now. So what we're going to do is get into the angel numbers, starting out the gate. These involve different number sequences for different messages through spirit. Bro, these cards are a little bit slippery. Wow. And we're live. Okay. Now that one flew all the way out of proportion. So we're going to go with that one card that fell down as the first angel number. And then let's get two more. What are some other messages that we need to see or know at this time? Two. Did it flip? No, it didn't. Now one last message, Spirit. What is the last message? And I'm going to just go with the flow. This one, that's the third. Overall, and the bless out underlining. Bottom of the deck completely with this read before we get into the messages is the number 555, so 555. You may have been seeing this sequence of fives, which involves a form of change. The key words to take in is encouragement, support, obstacle, battle, calling, reconstructing, and creative work. The message is you are going to level up. It may not feel good initially, but it will prepare you to handle the greater things in your life for the greatest good. This is why you've been looking for. It says it just like that. This is the why you've been looking for. Push through it. There's a reward awaiting at the finish line. And that's the overall energy. So you may have been seeing $5.55, $55, $555. Whatever, 55 cents change, just this sequence of numbers, but we're referring to 3 5s. So that's a 15, which is a 6, okay? So we're going to go out the first card out the gate. Wow, amplified. I just flipped the card. It's actually 555. So now it went from 3 5s to 4 5s. 20 given off a 2. Okay, so let me just get into it. It says clarity as the overall message. Great transformation, major changes, opportunity, fast-paced forward process. Message. You aren't the victim of circumstance, rather you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you're able or if you're willing to adapt to this shift. Everything is working out for the best. At the long last, you are accomplishing what you're set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. And this is off of the angel number sequence of 555. Just amplifying the overall energy. Let's get into the second. 222. This was literally, a 2 as well. If you want to go in, it says feminine forces. 222, so 22. Okay, it says feminine forces as the overall message, relationships, balance, prosperity, efficiency, patience, and humility. Message, you can do anything by yourself, but life is to be shared. Partner up with the right spirit and you will become a force. Honor commitments and people around you. Don't judge, listen. And that is the message off the sequence of the angel number 2222. Like Miss D Virgo 222, you should follow her because she's a mama energy, grandmother, ancestor. I suggest you follow her. I'll put her tag at the bottom and you can follow her and get to her world as well. Okay, the next sequence is 0606, commitment. Let's get in tune. It says loyalty, responsibility, truth, love, light, spiritual realm, growth, and solutions. Message. Applying honestly and light daily is a fast track to creating a peaceful and a meaningful life. It's how you find solutions and comfort. Release the worries by speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. Open up for the best is yet to come. And that's off of this sequence of a 12, which is a 3. So we went all the way to 3 moving. The overall energy is the 2424. So a 6, 6, 12, another 3. Just these sequences are matching. So these is recalibrating you guys. So you do need to ask your guides or your spirit guides, your archangels, regular angels, ancestors to help you guide you through this journey of this situation or circumstance you're going through at this time. But let's get into the number 2424. It says good times as the overall message. Leisure, rest, holiday, pleasure, love, affection, kindness, and happiness. The message here says you are worthy of affection, leisure, and pleasure. If you tell your family and friends how you feel and you find that you're all on the same page and can work together effectively, many people are rooting for you. If you spread the love, it will find its way back to you multiplied. And that's the overall message of 2424. So you might have been seeing $24.24, $2.42, or however. If you're doing stocks, just that number sequence is of significance. And the underlining is 0404 over 8. It says slow down. That's the overall message. Balance, power struggle, force, violence, hope, authority, ancestors, restlessness, low vibrations, warning. So this involves like a warning message if you see this sequence, 0404. Maybe 404 or just this sequence is a warning message. Listen, pay close attention to the people in your life, your surroundings, and your physical health. Don't freak out. It's just a warning to be careful and a way to avoid any further issues. Communicate clearly and keep healthy boundaries. Okay? So it's a warning, but it's like one of those check engine lights on your car. That type of warning, that's something you need to work on, something you need to change, something else you need to focus on, maybe view it from a different perspective of what you're dealing with at this time. Okay, possibly that can be what it is. So what we're going to do here, we're going to get into the angels and ancestors. Since these involve angel numbers and then the last message did have ancestors there, as well as a message from the ancestors of this warning message at this time. Ancestors, archangels, and the angels can work together as well when they want to get their message across. And I set up a collective read. I did a collective prayer. So I said, as far as subscribers or anyone's viewing this, I channel into their ancestors as well. The ones that want to come forward. So we just go with the flow, and these are the collective messages. So you may be seeing all these sequences, or you may just be seeing 2 out of 3, or just this one. So rewind back to that number again to get another message, or just Google the spiritual meetings or angel numbers of these ones, and you can get even more in depth with the message that you need to receive at this time. Okay? So let's get into the next deck really quick. We're going with this card. The second card. The outcome. The overall. And the underlining bust out energy. And we're just going to go into some summarization and some extended messages as far as this next spread. But the overall read of this energy of the 555 change does involve the shield maiden, make plans and focus. Okay, so that's the overall energy coming off the rip with the angels and ancestor messages. Warrior spirit. Okay, you guys, so we're going to get into that one first, since it's matching the frequency of 555 change, as well as the ancestor message, warning message. So let me just get that book. It's about 5 o'clock my time, Eastern Standard Time on a Saturday. Just to give you a time frame, but you know everything works in divine timing, and these messages are timeless. So it can happen within this moment, hours, days, weeks, or months. Shield Maiden. Let me go find her in the book, you guys. Okay, so Shield Maiden. It says make plans and focus. The message here. Have a plan or strategy in place before moving forward. The extended message. Taking some time to assess what your next steps will be. All great warriors have a plan. You are a sensitive being, and if you're not prepared for the task you are taking on, you can end up feeling exposed and helpless. The ancestor guidance is that what that is coming to you now as a reminder that you are a warrior heart. You have a warrior's heart. Okay, so you are a warrior at heart. Okay, you guys, overall energy of message. And it says that you have it within you to be more prepared and focused than you ever been recently. So have the strategy in place and let the universe or your guides support you as well as you move forward. And that's the overall energy, you guys. So this is in regards of a change, a shift of the situation, and matching up with the vibration of what Spirit is trying to communicate with you at this time. So the next message is involving clarity. And this is the Hermit card, retreat and recharge, right under clarity. So that's our clarifier there. Let me just find the Hermit. The Hermit's message for 555 for this angel message of clarity. It says, take time to rest and recuperate in order to continue your growth. Benefit from the information that will come directly from your heart space. Extended message. You have been working hard and giving your all to a current situation, and it may become draining and detrimental to your development unless you retreat and recharge your energies. So you're being guided to take a step back at this time. If you're working on bringing something together, your over-involvement could impede the process, so retreat and breathe. If you have something to say or do that could be a larger impact on your life, spend some time in deep thought, even contemplation before moving forward. Often when we're in a rush, we don't see how destructive our actions can be. So meditate and listen to your soul's wisdom before proceeding further. So that was the overall message of the clarity that we needed at this time. So some of us do need to take a step back and recharge our energies, get more grounded, get our chakras more centered. The next one, the feminine force is the wise one. Grow within your current situation. So this is part of the feminine energy of the forces around us, as far as spiritual messages with the ancestors. This is an elder. So someone's elder grandma, this grandma here specifically of an ancestor, has a owl on her shoulder and a black raven with 2 feathers in her hair. So maybe your ancestor is possibly Native American, of that Indian. There's so many loopholes of that one, but let me just find the wise one. Let me not go on a tangent. Let me go find it. Now I just seen the card and I closed the book because I started talking. Okay, here, the wise one, feminine forces, 222. It says, grow within your current situation. Message. Knuckle down, be reliable and committed, be open to wisdom and insights from your elders. Okay? The extended message says, the wisdom of the wise one is based on something that the younger generation is often lacking: commitment and reliability. When this card appears, you're being guided to continue working on your growth and expansion within your current situation. Be committed to your tasks and projects. It can be very easy to get bored or overwhelmed, but persevere. You're being reminded of how it feels to be let down and experience unreliability, and that is not who you were born to be. So keep working on what you're working on, because it's going to be extremely beneficial for you in the long run. And this is a message from the ancestors, you guys, right out the gate there. So as far as the angels, we say we do need to step back so we don't get overwhelmed and over involved in our projects. You know, to take a couple of steps back if it's of a project situation. The next message is summer, bask in joy and light, and it has a bee on there. So community, maybe you have to do something in your community, or you need to get more involved with your spiritual soul tribes. It may not be who you think they are, as who is your soul tribe member. This one is under commitment. Okay. Message, rise up, open your wings and shine. Bring your projects and plans out into the light, into manifestation. Okay. The extended message says, this is the perfect opportunity for you to enjoy the fruits of your labor. The light has come to banish the darkness. Clarity is arriving too, allowing you to know exactly where you are and how you can move forward. The angels and ancestor guides are encouraging you to enjoy this moment and not rush forward, because this is a time for pleasure, enjoyment, and expansion. This is a great chance that you have extra energy, creativity, and inspiration at this time. Notice what is coming to you as inspiration directly from the divine. When this summer card arrives in this upright position, as you're looking on the last card, which was this outcome card of this read, it suggests or also indicates that there is a coming summer will usher in important energies in regard to your question or intentions. So we're possibly already out of the summer season, so it may be next year in regards to that message there for someone. As far as a commitment that needs to be considered or made at that time. It may be a partnership in career, it may be a romantic one, but it's some form of commitment being placed off of the next summer or during the end, or something occurred during the summertime. However you want to take those messages. Now the overall energy going off of good times is the number mountains. Stand your ground. So let's go find mountains really quick. Okay, this is under the 2424 of the overall top card of good times, of lessons. So here it says mountains. Hold firm to what you believe in or focusing on because it's absolutely right. Know that heaven and earth are supporting you. Mountain energy is powerful because it's firmly rooted in the Great Mother and reach high to the Great Father. If you're feeling challenged or pressured at this time, know that your spirit is more powerful than you think. You are resilient and grounded, and the energy and the air of the mountains is giving you unshakable strength to be who you are. Take time to root yourself deeply in the energy of the earth before welcoming in the energies of heaven. If you're not sure what to do next, this card invites you to stay exactly where you are, talk things over with those around you, and know that change will come. You will be whole and at the end of the current situation. It will not only stand in the way of your favorite growth or future growth and expansion. So that tells me off of rip that it's not going to be this issue that you're worrying or stressing out about. The whole outcome is good times of the situation, so you know everything's going to work out in your favor there. Okay, it says not to stand in the way of your future growth or expansion. So this situation, you can consider this like a hiccup or a speed bump of a situation that's going to work out for your greatest good. It's still going to have a positive outcome, regardless how you're viewing it right now in physical time, because divine timing is always of different timing. And the bust out energy is the water guardian. Connect with your emotions, and that's facts. You have to express yourself and get those emotions out, especially those raw negative ones. You just got to transmute, release, and re-download it back into your body, your brain. Okay, but we're going to get into water guardian. So possibly Cancer water signs are in the building. Okay, here we go. It says, take time to understand how you really feel. Know that your sensitivity is not a curse, but a gift that allows you to receive and understand messages directly from your soul. Okay. Extended message says here, your angels want you to know that it's okay to feel the emotions that you're surfacing, that are surfacing at this time in you. It doesn't matter if you're joyous or sad. They are all powerful messages or messengers that allow you to understand what you need or what you want. Take time to breathe and acknowledge them and let them flow through you rather than crashing down on you as an overwhelming wave. Note that there are also intuitive / psychic messages arising in you at this time, and unless you acknowledge everything that comes up, you may miss important guidance that can lead you to support and love. So even if you're feeling some low vibes about a message or something that you're facing, it's okay. You also have to understand why you're feeling that emotion and why is it popping up at this specific time frame. It's also a psychic intuitive message with that. So that's why it's always important to get yourself grounded and do a little meditation. Okay? And since we do have the animals out in this one, the bee, the owl, the raven. Notice with the wise one that the raven has a seed in his mouth. He's of the shaman, so he typically is a messenger as well. That's possibly why he has that seed in his mouth. And that's possibly why she has both of their feathers in her gray hair as an antenna connection. I don't mean to sound weird, but you know, if you know, you know. You can use your hair as antennas. Oops, I'm trying to shuffle. Okay, let's see. What is a spirit animal that we can embody or get a message from at this time? Okay, what dropped? So that seemed like a lot. But the overall energy is cougar, which is assertive. In silence, you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. Know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and the confidence to succeed. And that's the overall message of the spirit animals. Matching with the 555, as well as the shield maiden of the warrior spirit. Okay, so we have a bunch of animals that popped out. I was trying to just do maybe 1 or 2 or 3, but it's literally giving us different animals. You have the fox, clever, ladybug. You have the coyote. You have the black jaguar. And we have the bison. Okay, so we have a lot going on. Let's go into ladybug, which is good luck. It says, you are a bright energy. Let go or let worry go and be happy here and now. Feel good about being a loving and color for you. You bless the world with color and good luck. And that's part of the ladybug tribe, the insects. She is in red and black. Maybe something with your heart chakra or your possibly sacral chakra need balancing at this time. It is under the hermit energy of that recharge or retreat. Okay, next one is it was actually in between these two. So between these two, fox came up as clever. You move swift and smart. Solution to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. So in this aspect, let's talk about career and romantically. Everything's going to work out. Be open to the situation. Be clever about your steps you take when doing your project or dealing with that circumstance. Okay, be creative with it. Next one says coyote, revealer of truth. Message, don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. Okay, so calm down a little bit. Do celebrate, but people... That car was flowing in out of here, and that was a message. What it is, 5:20 right now at the 7. So just to replay it, it says, look out for traps and tricks of life and relearn from them. That was the last part. Okay. And right under the wise one, grow within your current situation. Okay, you guys, next one. Bask in the joy and light, which is actually here giving us black jaguar, old soul. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have the power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your own dreams. And that's the energy of the black jaguar of our old soul. A lot of us are old souls just coming back here to reload and get a message across. Okay. So that's a part of the energy. Lastly, coming out the gate here of the spirit animals is the bison. Connect with your emotions. So this is giving us off of bison energy as a confirmation of abundance. It says, sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the ways of gratitude and prayer. So focus is on making gratitude lists, you guys, and doing more praying, asking for help and guidance from the universe or from our angels and ancestors, however you view your belief or what you spiritually believe in your faith, okay, what you believe in. There are different forms of abundance that can manifest and be miracles and blessings in your life, okay? It's just through our gratitude, showing gratification, putting in that time and effort to get grounded, doing that fair energy exchange of energies, and then receiving multiplied times whatever of what you envision your abundance to be. It doesn't necessarily have to be money. It could be in love. It could be in health. Okay, in my soul, Holy Spirit, whatever you're going towards, as far as what you try to achieve at this time. And lastly, I think we're pretty good, but I just want to do some form of imagery just so we get some images for the angel number message. And then we'll just do our last clarification there. But let's get some form of some imagery right now that can go on top of these messages. Give us some views. Oh my gosh, there's a deck. I was grouping up too many cards. There's one card and I'm going to leave it. He's not supposed to be in here. Off of, you can see the color difference in the sizing. That one there, I'm going to leave it there. It's a part of the read now. If it stays up, it's a little slick. Let me put it right there. But that one there wasn't a part of the situation. We was trying to get some imagery. But who is that card? Let's see which card this is from. This is with our angel. Guys, it has strength and guidance. So having that strength and guidance at this time, asking for guidance and support through spirit. Okay. This one's giving us a spirit that's intergalactic, eyes open, hands out. Like, he can truly bless you if you're viewing him as a form of a god, just looking off of the imagery. You don't have to pay attention to the color of the per se, but you can. I'm just using a form of imagery to give you an image of universe source, Father God, his energy, cosmic energy in his hands, however you view energy. So that card was not supposed to be here, but it wanted to make its presence known as far as the angel guide message for today. But let's get into some lastly imagery that can tie along with the messages that we just received. This one, nature of a number 25. Okay, and we have our other two that flipped. With the overall image and the bust out image, okay? Overall of this message, the psychic messages or intuitive message, we do have the number 2 angel. Okay, we were just talking about angel messages, angels. Now we literally have, look, an imagery of an angel with the answers right on her finger. She has a dove there on her fingertips ready to release that dove of the answers to prayers, to that miracle or that blessing flying into their life. As subtle as a feather dropping on your nose, okay? Those type of blessings and messages from spirit. And just to go off with the number 555 change, that's just phenomenal. We have nature. So maybe some of us do need to go out in nature to get more grounded, because we have the next energy of juggler. So you're actually juggling a lot of different thought forms and commitments at this time. So you're possibly filled with this juggler energy, juggling so many thought forms and responsibilities in your life that you're not all the way centered and grounded. Even when you're trying to ground yourself during meditation, your brain is like this. I would suggest to get more grounded, doing some breathing techniques before starting meditation. Focus on your breathing for a good 3 to 5 minutes. Get centered that way, and then ask for your guidance from the universe and however you want to, and just breathe to receive the messages that they're trying to give you at this time. The next message, which is the outcome, which is a number 8 of a 35, is Tree of Life. And I'm not going to get into the cards. I'm just going to see which one pops out as the message we do need to read about. I've been talking about this infinity for a lot, as far as divine timing and infinite. So we'll see. The bust out energy is actually timing. So let's get into the timing message. It is the 33. We're just giving off a 6. So the number 33 is not amplified. 6, which was a part of the commitment, which is also a part of the good time. So it's a lot of predetermined situations there in regards to the 6 energy and the 3s, okay? So let me just find this one in the book really quick of time, because everyone seems to be a little impatient, but divine timing does not work on our timing, how we view time now. Okay, so it says time is reality that should never hold you back. You're seeing this card as the universe wants you to know that timing is everything. On the earthly realm, you are governed by time. The universe functions around divine timing and not earthly timing. So, let's clarify, is a gentle reminder that everything happens for a reason within the realms of the universe of time and space. The universe wants you to understand that your unseen forces, or that the unseen forces are working behind the scenes to orchestrate your desired outcome or outcomes. So be patient, all as it should be. Instead, focus on how long it takes for something to happen. Focus on the desired outcome and visualize it as though you already have it or is already happening. Try to imagine what the experience feels like and pay attention to every detail. So that's another way as far as using your imagination during meditation technique of desiring of your desires as if you already have it. And what would those feelings be? That's how you could go from a low vibrating level to a raising your vibration of positive energy, you guys. And that's the overall message there. And lastly, I'm just going to get in tune with the angel number card, number 2. Since we have 222 here of the feminine forces, and this is showing a female angel. I just wanted to match what off of the wise one and the women. Literally, juggler is a woman. You can see a younger version, but now she's more wise during the experience of juggling. And so our ancestors and our angels do have information to help us in our life, and they're more than happy to spread that message. However, this one's using a blackbird with a seed of a message. But angels associated with answers to prayers use white birds, white dove feathers. Okay, so they all want us at the end of the day to be happy, and they're more than helpful in supporting us. But they work on divine timing, different timing as to what we view time as. Okay, you guys. So that's the messages there. I just want to end this one with the last closing say so before we get into our motivational little message to take in as our last thoughts about this read. This is a part of the mini moonology. I don't have the book for this one, so I just literally fly through this deck with the messages as they come. So what is some last messages or clarify? That's too many. That was about to be too many. What is some messages or some clarification? Oh, we got 2 that flow. Right under clarity, we have it's time to release. Full moon in Scorpio right off the gate. I'm still shuffling for the last one. This one dropped. Here's the overall and the bust out right under timing, right under angel, right under the change is a win-win situation on the forecast. That is the overall bust out energy of the number sequence of 555 or change. So as mentioned with the 3 5s. But now we're getting into the 4 5s of 555 or clarity. It says time to release negativity. So walking in nature at this time is possibly needed. Doing some nature walks to release that negative energy however you need to get yourself more balanced in a situation or circumstance with a person, or however the situation is occurring in your life at this time. But that was the message there. It's communication is key. So communication is key is the next message. So communication is needed. Regardless if it's the situation or circumstance, you do need to have some form of communication with spirit. However you view spirit, God, Holy Spirit, Jesus, ancestors, archangels, however you view the entity that you're dealing with at this time, it would be a part of a form of communication you need to do. It goes right under jugular, okay, as the confirmation of clarifying the information is communication is key. This one didn't show its face, but it's right on the tree of life. It says look at the bigger picture as the outcome card. Look at the bigger picture than what you see in your circumstances. Look from even a what we could say from clarifying this one in forms of commitment of 0606 energy of the angel number. Looking at the bigger picture of the tree of life situation. Look at a viewpoint of a bee from a higher difference perspective, okay? Maybe use that as a subliminal message of trying to look at a bigger picture. Use a fool's energy or a hangman. Sorry, not fools, but that's a leap of faith, of a leap of whatever you believe in, that's that. But I was literally talking about the hangman. And if I could find the hangman, I would show you guys really quick. But I don't have that deck like in order to find it that quick. So we're just gonna flip and go into the overall. Nothing will come of the situation. So if you don't put in the hard work and get yourself grounded, a lot of situations won't end up as they should have been. You might have delays, or you may have possible more setbacks if you don't get yourself more grounded and focus in more positive things in your life and creating your dream of your reality and leaving the future to uncertainty. Then things will work in a different frequency for you. But if you don't put in the work and you're just saying affirmations, you're not really trying to heal yourself or anything, nothing's going to come in your situation. You're going to be stuck in a repeated pattern until you get your lesson learned. Okay, and right under timing, we have take time to breathe out. Then we have that message as well, and that was the bust out energy. Okay, the bust out energy of the bottom of the deck card is take a breather. And we already went over that. So lastly, we're going to go out the bust out. It says a win-win. Outcome is on the forecast. Emotions are running high. Yes, indeed. Coming in right under the jugular as clarifications that emotions are running high at this time. Of course they are. Of course. And I'm going to show you this card more because, look, if there's anything popping out to you at this time, focus on that subliminal message that you're receiving. Any of the pictures that's popping out to you that's around her crown, around her head that she's looking up towards, thinking about, what pops out to you, and then you can go into that aspect of what is really concerning you at this time. That's just another fun exercise. If you have the deck, try it. Focus in and pull out and see which one pops out. But here, as the next energy of looking at the bigger picture, nothing is yet set in stone. So that's the next card. Nothing is set in stone. Okay, future and off of decisions made is always going to change or alter a different outcome than what was thought of. Okay, it's just going to be that way. That's how it operates. But it also says, as the last card of the bust out energy, is a personal issue reaches resolution. So there will be more if you use that key of communicating with your individual. However, if it's partnership or romantically speaking, having that key, communicating your feelings and expressing yourselves and understanding each other a little bit better. That's why it's always important to get yourself grounded, have that strength within self. Now, you know what? Let me see if I have the book really quick before I close out. If I have the book, I will read out strength and guidance, because that one wasn't supposed to be a part of the deck, but it's telling me I should read out as the closing of what everything that's just been said. Sorry if I shut the camera. We need to put this message out, so let me go and find it really quick. Closing message of the card that wasn't here but came to make an appearance. Strength and guidance. Message: don't underestimate the power of your soul. You are strong and resilient soul with the capacity to rise above any challenge. Divine intervention is taking place at this time. Whatever is occurring in your life is providing a real learning curve for your soul. You're becoming more and more aware of what will lead you to fulfill your purpose and what will divert you from your joy. Your angel guide is encouraging you to recognize that feelings that are coming up to you now are guidance that will help you to understand the steps you need to take and the moves you need to make in order to be aligned with abundance and support. Okay, you guys, now I see why he peeked out and was with this deck. It was meant to go with this read off rip. Extended message. This is not the time to take drastic action, but to remain committed and strong. Keep up the good work. Angels are encouraging you to recognize the power of your prayers and intentions at this time. Recognize too that angels are with you and willing to guide you on your journey. The universe itself is with you, so if you trust in it, you will draw down the power of the cosmos, and the right steps will be revealed in such a way that will be effortless for you to take them. Know that it's not your job or duty to know everything that's unfolding. Just take one step at a time until the solution and outcome are revealed. Have faith. Positive things are happening. So shifts are being made, and now I see the sequencings of the numbers that we have, the 555s, the 5s ringing out of clarity and change. So that's the overall messages that we have for today for this read, you guys. I appreciate you guys watching. And if anything resonated with you as far as a sequence or any of the messages read out during the read or mentioned, just leave a comment at the bottom so we can have communication. And if you need just a clarity, I am doing this for now. I'll pull a card for the comment that I see during the timing that I see it. And I'll give out the clarification for that situation as well. It's just random, sporadic. It's whichever comment that pops up on the YouTube thingy that I just bust out a card. But just to my new subscribers, I do appreciate you guys and the love and support. And I'm just going to pull since I did have new subscribers, I'm going to pull a card for them out of the abundance deck. Okay, new subscribers, so these is your personal message. And if you're not subscribed, if you want to get in tune to this energy, just smush the like button or just click subscribe as what is needed when these pulls are made. Because I did say of collective, certain ones of the collective are subscribers, so this is their message. The gangs, the soul tribe. Now we're going to see what's popping really quick. We have ask for your needs to be met, y'all. That's the extra message. It says God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped. And it begins with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask God for help, but the only thing is that you do so. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to assist you. And that's a part of the subscribers. This is your custom message to someone precisely in the collective of the subscriber portion. Gang, this is your message. Just be open to asking and then receiving. Things are shifting, okay, you guys? This is your girl, Mystic Rage, and you're tuning out on Mystic Rage World. I hope you guys have a blessed day. And I also call out Archangel Michael to flee out any of the negativity, obstacle, and blockages that people may be going through at this time. Thank you guys for watching, and take care.